Let me give you one of the most important things that I will share with you as far as my chances of helping you succeed. You have to get to your company convention. Your next company convention. As a brand new person, one of the most important things you can do. Those of you who already know this, let me know by a round of applause. Is that important? Yeah? Leaders are born at events. They're just born there. My story, everything important in my life happened at a major company event. I became a pro at an event. I had a breakthrough at an event. I faced my fears at an event. I literally, everything changed for me when that happened. And it'll change for you. And I understand if you're brand new, this is like, what? I just signed up and I got a little bit of product and what are you talking about? You want me to fly across the country? Yes, I do. If I hated you, if I hated your guts and I wanted you to fail, I would tell you to stay home and let somebody bring you the notes. That's what I would do. But if I wanted you to succeed, I would move heaven and earth to convince you that this is one of the best decisions you could ever make. Come have an adventure with us. If you're just signed up today, go find out if you can register for your company convention and do it immediately. Leap and the net will appear. Don't worry about how you're going to get there. Don't worry about how you're going to pay for it. You'll figure that out between now and then. Some of my greatest adventures were registering for an event on a credit card, and I didn't know how I was going to do it. Then driving all the way across the country with 6 sweaty people in a van, sharing a room and, duct taping the minibar shut so we wouldn't go broke and all this stuff, man. It changed my whole life and it'll change yours. Leaders are born at events and your company puts together events designed to help you condense time and move forward in your career. I want that for you. So, I've got an entire course dedicated to events, but for this program, I just want you to register for it. I want you to set a goal for where you want to be in your business by the time you get there. Right? It's going to help you focus. It's going to help your commitment. It's going to help your chances of success. And last but not least, a lot of people, when they get people started, and it's been a little bit of a pet peeve of mine, I've got to be honest with you, I will share it with you right now, is they sign somebody up and say, what's your why? What's your why? What's your why? What's your why? You need a why that makes you cry. What's your why? It's like what? It's a little too much, a little too fast. You know what I mean? It's like asking a 16-year-old what they're going to do with the rest of their life. I don't know, and I'm tired of answering that question. You know what I mean? It's just too much. The why is going to find itself. You're going to find it. The why at the beginning can be because I just got to do something because I'm sick of what I've been doing. I got to do something. And this is one of the somethings I'm willing to try. The why might be to get my money back before my wife finds out. It might be tied around the product. It might be around for me, it was self-preservation. It's really simple. I didn't have any big noble dreams. There's self-preservation. I needed dollars, okay? I needed dollars. I didn't care where they came from. I needed money. Didn't want to go to jail, but I needed money. So that's where it started for me. So all this everybody said, legacy, I want to make a difference in the world, all that stuff. We'll get there. We'll get to difference in the world and making the world a bright, shinier place, because we do. We do. But at the beginning, just think about where you are today and what your drives are at this moment. Because reasons ultimately do drive everything. they'll push you through the pain. My reasons were self-preservation. And I didn't quit because I didn't have a choice. I had to stay. I didn't have any other options. They'll cause you to act. They'll cause you to face your fears. They'll cause you to do those things. If your reasons are strong enough, listen to me. If your reasons are strong enough, no obstacle can stop you. And if your reasons are weak, any obstacle will stop you. So ultimately, you got to get there. So let me ask you a few questions as we close up. And this has been a fun journey with you. Question number 1. What do you want? What do you want from your business? What do you want from this network marketing thing that you've joined? What do you want from this adventure? Start with tangible. If money was no object, what would those tangible things be? What would you want? Let go of the guilt, also, by the way. That's old programming. We'll deal with that later. Everybody, and if all of your wants go to give to other people, we have some self-worth issues we need to work on. And we'll get there. It took me a long time. What do you want? Start with some tangible things. For you, for your family, for the people you care about, causes you care about. Next, who are the people you'd want to impress in some way? Sometimes those can be good reasons. Family, friends, kids. Want your kids to be proud of you? Critics? Prove them wrong? People I looked up to? Get their attention? People who believed in me, prove them right? Those drove me a lot. They really did. Third part of question number 1 is, what are the things you could do for others with your success? Helping other people, giving to causes, showing your kids entrepreneurship, helping to light up another person. Just start to make a little list of, what do you want out of this? Because here's the good news. It's there. You can get it. It's achievable. You just got to take a few steps. We're going to get you that foundation rank. We'll get you moving. We'll get you some few steps to get it moving. It's there. All these things are not just make-believe. They're real. If you engage your imagination, unbelievable things will happen. So what do you want? Question number 2. What are you willing to give up to get it? If the answers to question number 1 are strong enough, what do you want? Question number 2 is pretty easy. What are you willing to give up to get it? Willing to give up some time? Some study? Some money? Hobbies? Some recreation? Some bad habits? What are you willing to give up? Something's got to give. For things to change, you do have to change. For things to get better, you do have to get better. Best way to judge somebody's next 5 years is the last 5, unless something changes. Unless they change. What are you willing to change in order to be able to have what you want? Sometimes those are short-term sacrifices, sometimes they're long-term, but I made a lot of short-term sacrifices I was able to go back and enjoy later. Some were permanent, like habits. Gave up some of the bad habits, replaced them with good ones. Question number 3. Who are you willing to associate with in this journey? Because you will become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. You need to make sure that you're surrounding yourself with people who are pushing you in the direction of your dreams. People who are reminding you every day of the potential inside of you. People who are not allowing you to play small. You have to think about these things. What do you want? What are you willing to give up in order to get it? And who are you willing to hang out with? Because if you'll hang out with people who are going to pull you in the direction of that foundation rank, if you're around people who will pull you in the direction of your dreams and your focus, of ultimately that intention of that top rank in the company, who will pull you through those things, those people. People say you can't change another person. Yes, you can. If you surround yourself with good people, they will help you change. They will. But you got to make that decision. That means maybe some negative people in your life, spend a little less time. Some people you can't spend any time because it's just too negative. They're dragging you in the wrong direction. So that's our first steps course. Here's my wish for you. My wish for you is this. Listen, we covered this. This is 3 hours of your life. 3 hours of your life to change everything. And if somebody would have given me these 3 hours, I would have saved 3 years. 3 years off of my learning curve. So for those of you who are brand new, what I told you at the beginning holds. Now that you've gone through it, go through it again and make some notes. Then maybe go through it again and create a plan. You can't get all the way there in 3 hours. Well, give me 30? Give me 30 hours of investing in launching your business effectively? Less than you would spend in training at any new job? Just to get it moving. And then please, more than any other thing that I wish for, is pass it forward. Take what you've learned, the success that you've done, take your story and pass it to the world. The world is ready. They're looking for a mentor. They're looking for you. And with this information, you can go out there and make a big difference. I love you all very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate you being a part of First Steps.